Okay, we got some Rimworld today, as you can tell by the title of the video, or stream, I should say, not video. Can't talk. It's 5 seconds in already. Anyway, Neolithic base construction time. We need to make our base a little less terrible. And the first step of that is we're digging out this cave. Now, the whole reason I'm digging this out, despite the fact I can build walls, is because right now it's faster to build walls, yes, but in the long run, we're going to need mining skill. And unless we find a good miner, this is the best way to do it. Not to mention having this internal area here, which is mostly regular roof, but slightly not. We can turn this here into a freezer. Or not so much a freezer as much as a fridge, because it keeps temperature very well, even in the heat. Now, the rest of this, I'm just sort of digging it out because, well, if nothing else, like I said, it's good mining skill. Now, last time we had 3 people, and it's now down to 2, which results in us not really having any great constructors. We don't have any great miners. We should have you mining as well, by the way. All in all, it's kind of just not too great here. But we're working on it. Gatoxka, you know, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I hate this name. I'm changing it to Gary. I don't know why I did 2 R's. Gary and Humps. Mostly just because I don't care. I normally I'm fine with the random names that are generated for them, but Gatoxka is just too stupid. It's too hard to pronounce as well. Just doesn't roll off the tongue like Gary. Now, right now, Humps is cooking us up a fine amount of meals. We do have 6 already, so we can go ahead and stop for now while I change this to do until you have with suspension. There. Now, we still, research-wise, only know how to mine and build. But we're working on agriculture, because the moment we can do that, I'm going to start planting shit so that we can have food pretty much on lock. Let's go ahead and begin a tribal gathering. Obviously, the other reason is cloth. We're going to need a lot of cloth so that we can have clothing and other shit like that. Okay, so that was a really good one. We should have agriculture on our next research. After that, we could go for cultivation for more difficult crops, but I don't think we're going to be doing that yet. And we're definitely not researching medicine yet. The next one will probably be tribal wear so we can get clothing, and then we'll go down the weapons line and eventually get culture. Furniture really does not take a precedent. That's something we'll be working about way later. There's a solar flare. Oh no. Hunting work site with bird skin or pterosaur skin. We're good. We don't need that. Ground runners. Neat. So what kind of wildlife we currently got? Only dangerous thing is a badger. That's fine. Also, there's a child over here. First of all, why do you think the child's beautiful? Second of all, cold inclined on an impid. Okay. I'm not saving the child. I'm gonna be real. Even if I wanted to, I'm not saving that child. Anyway, sorry, that I just not expecting frostbite to have affected the kid in. I mean, I guess it's 55 degrees, so it makes sense an impid would be cold, even if he is cold inclined. But still, damn. Apparel. A button-down shirt and a brimless hat. Well, you know what? Humps, you can have the shirt. Gary, I don't think we really want the hat, to be honest. I think the war mask is better than the brimless hat. Does the brimless hat do anything? Not really. There we go now. Now, he's got a shirt. We didn't even have to craft it. I'm still going to want to research how to make our own, but how nice. Is he going for the hat? No. Going for something else. What? He went all the way down to harvest berries. Okay. Sure. James fully healed. Coyote is now one of us. I am going to release it, though. I only did this because his name is James. I don't actually want a coyote in my colony because he would be pretty hard to upkeep right now. Who's my animals handling guy? Never mind, we can't. So right now we've just got a coyote that's going to slowly become less and less tamed as time goes on. Whoops. Now we do have one nocturnal and one non-nocturnal people in our group. We got a night owl and a non-night owl, which is really nice, because that means we have someone awake at pretty much all hours of the day. We've also got some vodka, I guess. Is there more by the kid? No, that was just the vodka we already got. Don't worry, I unforbid that kid so we could give him a proper burial, and by proper burial, I mean... There we go. Proper burial. Lend a colonist for 9 days to get a masterwork recreation book. I don't have 9 days worth of time I could just give up for any of my colonists, and no. That's a no. So as of right now, they're basically just working on mining out the walls. I'm still going to end up building wooden walls. The other reason I went for this, by the way, wood obviously can burn, right? But if I have an internal base for now, I don't have to worry about that as much. It's just the wooden door that I have to worry about. And I can just keep that one extinguished. It's safer to keep it like this until I've got more people, basically. Once I have more people and therefore firefighting is more possible, then I'll worry about it. But as for now, they're basically just doing this. I will go ahead and do a tribal gathering. I keep forgetting to do these, so it's making research take a long time. I wish I could automatically tell them to do it every day at a certain time. Uninspiring, but it doesn't matter because we finished agriculture. So we can now start working on tribalware, and we can also now start planting shit in a growing zone. So I will do that. We'll do a pretty small one to start with. We'll just do an 8x8. Let's cut any trees even slightly close to it. As for what plant we're gonna grow, rice has the quickest turnaround in base game, but there's so many things from this mod that I honestly don't know what would be the best play. So for now, just for now, I am going to go with rice, just because, like I said, quickest turnaround in base game. I don't know in modded. But I do need to actually give them their goals. Now, these both are good at growing, so they're both going to have that as a relatively decently high priority. So once they finish chopping all these plants, and I'm going to make sure all the grass around it is chopped as well. You cannot haul it because there's not enough room. Just want them to haul all the wood so it's not on top of where the plants would be. And now they can sow a bunch of rice. Rice really is just a nice quick growing crop. I'm realizing now there's a bit of stony soil here. We're not gonna wanna grow there, so I'll do a weird shape just to avoid the stony soil, and then I'll move the whole thing up one tile after this, you know, patch is done growing. An eclipse, so we're not gonna get any growing time. That's wonderful. Humps is too busy cooking right now. Once he's done cooking, he should be growing. He is leveling up his cooking by doing this. I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. Okay, rice is finished. There are some bronze walls here. I'm actually going to deconstruct these for some free bronze. Because it gives me a couple bronze ingots. Yeah, 15. That's quite nice. We can use that for weaponry. Is there any other bronze stuff I could deconstruct? I can't see any. There's this big jade, and I mean big jade rock over there from the multiple meteorites that have fallen. Because there have been multiple, which is quite lucky. Now, my large fire went out. I do want to deconstruct that and build it closer to the base. It does start fire, so I'm going to put it here. I believe it's in miscellaneous. No. In furniture. Structure. Temperature. Yeah. Okay. Put it right up against the wall so it has as little room to spread as possible. Black Hive. A Black Hive attack. What does vodka help with? Doesn't it? Yeah, it increases melee damage. Gary's just very slow, I guess. Humps. Oh wait, no, that's if you use it as a weapon, it gives you melee damage. What's it actually give you? Does it just make you drunk and nothing else? Could have sworn it gave some kind of special benefit, but maybe that's just something... Maybe that's a different drink. Anyway, the Black Hive is coming. I'm not sure we can beat this. We can try. Did it get hit by its own? Yeah, it did. Got hit by its own teammate. So there's still the Mega Louse over here and a Black Spellipede here. Humps just got hit by some toxic buildup. We need to deal with this. Humps is still being hit by toxic buildup. Humps, why don't you attack this louse while Gary distracts the spitting toxic acid thing? Okay, Humps, help out. Help Gary. He did get a scratch scar on his torso, or maybe he already had that, I'm not sure. Whew. Okay, who's the doctor again? Humps, of course, he has to treat himself. So let him tend to himself. I'll have Gary go ahead and attack this Megalouse to death. I did realize something. There is one thing I forgot to do in the game options. I forgot, for the storyteller settings, the one thing I always do in custom. It's still strive to survive, but I do not like colonist instant kills. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate having a colonist just go down in one shot. So, I forgot to turn that off. Now that it is off, that'll be fine. Humps will treat himself over here. Death in 10 hours is really not ideal. I'll let him upgrade to using actual medicine. It might be faster if I have him just harvest this one and use it right here. There we go, now he won't bleed out. Let him keep tending to himself. Manhunter pack, red pandas. Well, you know what? For now, let's just forbid the outside world. We'll just work on mining. Humps has a lot of injuries he's gonna have to deal with. He's got minor toxic buildup. And we'll just hope that a trader comes by, I guess. We can do another tribal gathering. Let's do that. Ooh, That fucking hurt. Oh. Uninspiring. Apparently it's not very inspiring to just say that fucking hurt. Oh well. Could I just do an operation to euthanize? I could. Or administer vodka. What a fun surgery. Just making a coyote drink a bunch of vodka. Caravan animals. Last ones, I never got to kill them before they wandered out because I didn't have good enough gear. This is all terrible. Rim cards. Why do you do this to me? I'm gonna go ahead and shrink this zone. Make it a new zone instead. That way they don't keep the door wide open like this. Humps, can you... No, you can't haul. How close are you to fully healing after all those wounds? Not close at all. Good. But we'll let him go ahead and cook up the food. Here's getting us a little bit of steel, which I do think it's kind of funny how I'm talking about getting bronze and there's just steel right there. I am assuming bronze serves a purpose beyond just steel outclassing it, but I could be wrong. Plus, I only got 15 bronze. I was kind of hoping there'd be more bronze things to deconstruct around the place, but there isn't, so... Doesn't really matter. Red pandas are still out there. We've got Scaria, so they will die in a couple days if they don't wander off anyway. Speaking of which, did they just wander off? Yes. Yes, they did. They can go outside now, thank goodness. Which means Gary can go ahead and start working on this large fire, because we need this ASAP, so we can get new colonists. Can you light it? Humps, why are you so upset? Oh, you're recreation starved and ravenously hungry. Just eat something. There. Jeez. Also, he has ratty apparel. Oh yeah, his pants. Oh well. You'd think someone who's okay with being naked would... Whatever. Anyway, let's do the tribal gathering. Try and get more research so we can make non-ratty apparel. Even though tribal wear isn't very good. Oh boy, this is really a difficult start. But at least we've got a large fire here that will last a nice 15 days. So we won't have to worry about refueling it anytime soon. And it should hopefully bring in some wanderers who want to join my colony. And as long as the wanderers aren't completely terrible, I'll accept them. But like, they need to at least bring something to the table. It doesn't have to be much, just something. Like, I don't need another grower who's only good at growing, for example. But like, if they can bring crafting to the table, maybe. I mean, I think I've already got a good crafter. Yeah. 7. Gary's already kind of good at it, but whatever. I just need more people at this point. Larval Adispecs. Well, I know these aren't very dangerous, but there are a lot of them because they aren't very dangerous. So, kind of a give and take in that regard. Where's Gary? Killing all of them. I should tell them to automatically attack instead of fleeing. That'd be smarter than having them run when they have melee weapons. Now, there's still 2 more out there, but at this point, since they're on automatic attack, if they go out and one gets near them, they should kill them on their own very easily. The only scary thing would have been if all 6 had attacked one person alone. See, Gary just went out and killed it. Thank goodness that that's all that Randy decided to send after me. That's like the least dangerous animal in the game, and we're still early enough that he didn't send a lot of them. See? We're safe. I want to check. Does this allow me? No, it doesn't allow me to do butchering. I would need hunting to butcher. Maybe we just research hunting instead. We're kind of fine without clothing. We kind of just need the ability to actually get, like, the materials for clothing, as well as meat. That way we can start, like, building up large amounts of it. Plus, then we can build better weapons. The hedgehog just sleeping in the corpses, like a bunch of skeletons, and it's just like, ah, perfect place to sleep. Okay. Well, as we dig out more and more of this and do another tribal gathering, because of course we are, it's constant tribal gatherings, we'll slowly get there. We'll slowly get better and better. There we go, a wild man joined. What are we dealing with here? First of all, any health issues? No. Annoying voice, slowpoke. Okay. You know what? You're good at combat. You bring that to the table, I guess. You're gonna annoy everyone with that. But, like, at least he's good at combat. I really am okay with the bare minimum here. I'll worry about sorting out who I keep in my colony and who I don't later. Right now, I don't care. I just need people. Oh, I've already got a... No, that's a sleeping spot. Well, let's make him a weapon. Oh, he's not assigned to crafting. He is. Well, there we go. Now we have another weapon. We are going to need to build another room at this point. Do wood there. I need a door. What am I thinking? There we go. Now they all have sleeping rooms of their own. Now we could build like a wooden shack outside to store shit in and leave the wood on the ground outside to like fall apart, which would be obviously not ideal, but we have all this wood for building a structure anyway, so it would use up some of it and that. I don't know. Maybe we do just build a storage house real quick. I mean, we've got nothing better to do other than mine. So maybe just a little 9x9. There we go. Also, we should have another door here. We need multiple escape routes. But yeah, this will be a nice little storage room. We can put our wood in there, I guess. Hosting an ally for a telescope. I don't want the L-text. A telescope. Won't do any work. And we'll get bonus relations if we keep him happy. We're not keeping him happy. 9 days. Honestly worth it. Like, he won't do any work, but like, I don't really care. Oh, Gourmand. Oh, fuck you. Game, really? At least we're throwing a party, I guess. He can be used for research. It's only 9 days, but like he's gonna burn through food so fast. Oh, and of course, Ignatius couldn't eat the poisoned food. Oh. Pardon me, I guess he could. At least Ignatius can help with the tribal gathering. Still not gonna work though. Ignatius, you're sleeping outside for now. You're kind of the least important person in the colony. Oh, and Aurora. Well, that'll make you happy while you're sleeping out there, now won't it? I could let him just sleep in here, actually. I could give him this as a temporary room. To keep his mood high. You know what? Sure. Let's try and get some relations with that group up. There, you got your own little room. How do you feel about that? Well, thank goodness they gave him a weapon he likes, actually. He is in intense pain from the food poisoning, but, you know, who isn't? This is an awful bedroom. Can I make floors to make it not awful? If I can find the floor zone. Am I blind? I am. Because eventually, well, this is a temporary storage room. It's eventually going to become a bedroom anyway. So it's going to be like a bedroom, then a storage room, then a bedroom again. So may as well give it a wooden floor. The only reason it's not staying one is because I want the bedrooms to stay indoors for now in the cave area where it's safer and more temperature regulated. No. How bad are you at construction? How bad are you at construction, dude? Okay, so now his bedroom is dull, which is about the best you're gonna fucking get, dude. Let's go ahead and choose these to all have normal doors, because again, I don't care, except, you know what? You can have a nice little fancy door. Well, that one doesn't look that very good. I guess that one. That one. Whatever. I don't think it matters. Now Ignatius should keep that above 50% mood, so we'll be able to get a little bit of a relations buff. We do have a starvation problem. We could harvest the rice early, but then we'll basically get nothing out of it. Let's harvest the bear berries. Gary, please harvest some. Okay, I need to change their assignment for food, by the way. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Let's just... keeping the nothing, because that's a good one to have. Renaming this to meals, and this is going to only allow them to eat meals. Because... yeah, a matter of fact, only simple meals. Because right now, that's all they're gonna be eating. So I don't want them eating other shit. I don't want them eating the berries before they've been cooked. So, Humps, you want to start cooking now? So people aren't starving. So much food being eaten. But hey, we got all that we needed, really. So my plan is eventually I'm going to dig out this entire cave room, even the part that's going to be a temporary, like, cooled area. Although, you know, the more I think about it, the more I realize if I... oh, wow, compacted plasteel? Holy shit. Yeah, no, that's... main mind that. The more I think about it, the more I realize by the time I actually, like, have it set up, I'm gonna not want to get rid of the roof. So if I wait too long, maybe I won't do the refrigerated section. I don't know. I'm bad at planning things. You guys know this. I plan things and then I change my mind, like, all the time. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and expand this zone to be one taller so I remember to just shrink the bottom. Now there is all this compacted steel we could eventually mine, but right now we're not doing that. Let's go ahead and do another tribal gathering. I waited long enough that they shouldn't be upset about the failed one earlier. For too long. Ugh. I've got 4 people. Why is it still ineffectual? Oh, bulk goods trader. Hang on. Who is my best socialite? 6 on Humps. Humps, you got someone to talk to. Okay. We could sell some jerky. I didn't even know we still had jerky. I guess we might do that. I don't want to sell my 1 bear berry, thank you. Ah, here we go. We can sell the wood. And then we could buy clothing. Do they have anything that great? I mean, the parka. Parka might hit different with how it's becoming 47 degrees out. And then I guess just a tribal headdress, maybe? I don't think it's really worth it. Anyway, let's change this to 700. Just 2,000? Almost. There. Gets rid of a lot of our wood, which kind of was a bit too much wood. And it gets us money. Rice is almost done. We are out of food though, so let's go ahead and harvest some berry bushes. Okay. I hope none of them are sangophages. I know my colonists aren't, but I hope none of the traders are. Humps, why are you in a major break? Because you're starving. Why are you... Okay. First of all, you help with construction. Second of all, who's the best at foraging? Gary. Gary, are you harvesting food? Yeah. Humps, cook it. There. Now go back to cooking because other people are starving too. You don't get to sleep because you took too long. Okay, now you can go to sleep. I'm gonna get rid of the forced wake up time thing. I only had it there to try and make it so their sleep schedule was a bit better, but right now it's more important that they survive than have a good sleep schedule. 6 plasteel. Wow, thanks. That is a gift, I suppose. That is kind of like a very, very small amount of plasteel. I didn't even know you could give a gift that small, but you know what? Sure. How you feeling? Ravenously hungry? Yeah, Humps. Cook him food. Try and keep that mood up above 50%. Okay, let's do a tribal gathering. Can we get another colonist? That'd be really nice. Hopefully. Ineffective again! Really? I am getting really unlucky today. Let's just go ahead and expand the storage some more. Once Ignatius moves out, that's going to be my storage room, so that'll be quite nice. It's only 9 days he's supposed to be here. How long until that's over? 4.7 days ago? Oh, okay. Okay, only 4 more days. We're past the halfway point ever so slightly. Defend from the hedgehogs. How many are there? 3. Ignatius, you might want to be a bit careful, buddy. I don't want you getting injured. Matter of fact, stay in there. Not sure why time just slowed down. Okay, that's one. Why did time slow down? Is something attacking? Not that one. Is this one attacking something? Weird. Well, just take him out. You got a big rock and a pointy stick. That's really all you need against a hedgehog, I guess. And we can let Ignatius back out now. He'll be fine. I do wish I could take his gear. That quiver would be quite nice. There you go. Also, this apple tree is dying. That's not great. Gary's got hypothermia, probably because he's been outside too long. Once he gets in here, it'll be nice and warm, though. It's 80 degrees in here. Damn! Well, that'll warm you up. You were outside in, like, almost freezing temperature, and now you go into above room temp. Damn. That's nice and warm. Hey, what's up? How you been, Chill Green Bean? Rice almost done. Come on, hurry up. Okay, there we go. There's the rice. Now we can plant some longer lasting crops. I saw some of your recommendations from last time, by the way, like the fishing minigame, and I looked into it. I might set that up at some point, however, I haven't been able to do it quite yet. And the Rim toolkit, stuff like that, I haven't taken the time to do it. I've had kind of a hell of a week, so I just haven't actually had a chance. But I do like the idea. Also, beer brewing in exchange for 90 toxic waste packs. What a reward. Let us dump sewage in your home, and we'll teach you... not even we'll teach you, we'll give you a book so you can learn on your own about how to make beer. Okay. Ignatius, are you almost done existing? Days, really? It's taking forever to just leave. At least we can do another tribal gathering. Maybe this time we won't get an ineffective one. I'm sure we will, though. Oh, look, uninspiring. Hey. Randy just does not want me to progress technologically, does he? At least I did get hunting researched, so now I can, even if it took way longer than it should have, butcher animals. Oh, I can just go straight to a butcher table? That's kind of strange. I'm gonna put it outside for now, just because then they don't have to go in and out of the doors if we have a bunch of dead things to harvest. Gary, once you eat, let's have you and Humps both go help deal with these rats. So that Ignatius over there doesn't get his pretty little hands dirty. Why is it always gotta be Humps that gets injured? He's the doctor. Well, at least Gary got hurt that time. Now it's evenly spread. Meanwhile, Cameron over here has just slept through the injuries. Nothing permanent, right? Yeah, thank goodness. Well, at least we got one rat corpse that we can butcher. Humps is already fully healed. There. And we also do want to butcher insects. Oh, those are already selected. Well, never mind then. I don't think they are in base Rimworld. Maybe it's because of the mods. But now we can get some meat. Which I'm sure the coyote will be very happy to hear. Oh, solar flare. All my electronics. Whatever will I do? Hello, wandering traveler. Would you like some wood? No, you don't want wood. Take a club, then. He won't even pay me. He'll take the club, but he won't pay me. Yeah, sure. Take the club. Hey, Last, how you doing? I mean, didn't it already do that before? You just fried it again. Getting some light leather saved up, that's nice. Oh, it just felt like it this time. That's pretty nice. Ooh, and ecologist? Ooh. I could have you be my butcher. I mean, is it really concerning? Maybe it just realized who created it and decided that that was the better way out. I don't blame it. You are kind of horrifying at times. I never did check, so you're only really good at crafting intellectual. Yep, that's how you're highlighted too. Okay, we'll try and tame you. Oh, animal handling, really? Yeah? r/depression. Well, there. Honestly, I can't blame it if it was just anywhere on Reddit. Reddit fucking sucks. Well, let's change the research to prioritize animal handling. Maybe we can possibly learn it if we get like a really high success. Encouraging. That gave me a lot of research towards it. I guess, but like, I just dislike a lot of Reddit. I feel like Reddit tends to be a place where the most power-hungry mods are found. That's why I don't like it. It's not so much that the subreddits themselves are bad, it's just that the people who run them tend to be the worst kinds of people. Not every Reddit mod is bad. I'm saying there are a lot of bad Reddit mods. Big difference. I need to give him something to do. Oh, whatever. Are there any animals I could easily kill? There are feralisks. Oh, that's not good. I don't need to kill those angel moths. Why use a Reddit for that instead of just like a notes app? Oh, well, there's the answer. I still feel like it'd be easier to use it. Oh, I get sorting, I guess, could make it easier. Still just seems more work than I would do. Creating it in the first place, at least. Okay, we learned animal handling. So now we can attempt to tame this 16-year-old boy. That's... Don't clip that. We can attempt to tame this person, this wild person. Well, now we have a telescope. Yeah, let's change the subject. Now we have a telescope. Cameron's already working on it. Gary, did you try and tame that guy already? Oh, he's asleep. Oh, animal skill too low, need level 7. Well, fuck me. Glad I spent time researching animal skill just so I could not do it. Just come easily. Okay, good. It's coming without any issue. Now we can just keep him here until we have an animal skill at level 7. Oh, I don't think that's a good thing to say. Let's train up our animal skill. Yeah, I guess you've got a point. I still just personally would use a notes app, but that's because maybe it's just because I'm too lazy to set up a subreddit for that. Mad Wild Boar. Okay. I suppose you're right. Gary, are you okay? Yeah, you're fine. Man, that wasn't so bad. Why did people in the medieval era die to wild boars so much? All it took was 3 people, 2 of which wielding rocks, 1 of which wielding a pointy stick to kill it. Clearly, we're just built different. We could set up some animal traps. Where to put them? There we go. I mean, full-time student is nothing to scoff at. School does take a lot of work, so it's not like... Why is Gary not participating? Oh, he's injured. It's not like that's anything to scoff at. There's some people who might be like, oh, you should be working when you're going through school. But I'm personally into the impression that, like, if you're going to school, that is a lot of work. Like, you have every right to focus entirely on that. Yeah, and that too. Like, if you're doing a lot of projects, especially. Because that takes a lot of time outside of classes, beyond just the studying time, just making all those projects. I hope this Parasitharium does not walk onto the traps and then set them off and go Manhunter. Yeah, those are good schools, I think, because in the actual workforce, you're not getting tested all the time. You're getting tested by doing your job. Also, I will happily accept you guys' help. Brawler with 11 in melee. Although Ocean Lover. Desensitized. Okay. Ascetic. That's fine. Nimble. I mean, everyone starts by basically ripping off things to start off with. This guy's not as good as the other one. Or this gal isn't as good as the other one. I think Wasp is definitely someone I would like to have in my colony. I mean, hey, we have to start somewhere. Yeah, Wasp is a better colonist than my other ones in, like, every way for what she's good at. I definitely want to keep her around. She's really good at killing things, building things, and talking to things. Anyone can fish in their downtime, I guess. Is this the nearest lake? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it still is a useful skill to have. Humps tamed a raccoon. Great. Now kill it. Also, I forgot I need to make this into multiple zones because of the stupid way the game works. Need to be at least 25. There we go. That's the right size, that's the right size, that's the right size. There. I mean, it's still better to have an antivirus that sucks than to just have a virus. I'd rather have a non-working antivirus than a virus. Oh. Well, yeah. That's not very good. We're not killing the boom rat. That will just explode up in my face, quite literally. Tribal gathering time. Oh. Honestly, I feel like an antivirus might be one of the most difficult things to make from a non-expert perspective. That's what I would assume. But that's, again, from a non-expert's perspective. Oh, those explode. Good to know. Probably, would have been better if I knew that before attacking it, but hey, you know. The one benefit to being the one-man team is you don't have to worry about other people's code, like not knowing what their code does, because it's all your code. That's like the one benefit to it. Everything also takes longer, but hey. Let's put white outside, because I don't care about white. They're just fishing while they're bored, I guess. We are out of food. Humps, can you cook more? Thank you. Catch something that's not a fish. Oh, wow, that's concerning. Caught 6 uranium. Hey. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to starve that prisoner to death, I swear. But at least it blocked it. You know, blocking it did basically nothing, but at least it blocked it. Look, just because it's a completely useless code because of how late it reacts to, doesn't mean it's still not an achievement to have made something. Now Humps is finally fully healed. Let's do another one of these. Come on. My gosh. Oh, we learned how to make clothing. Let's work on weapons. Well, yeah, I guess at least reversing the effects of the virus is nice if you're able to manage it, but I feel like that's something that, like, was only possible because it was such a benign virus, right? War tribal wear. Does that slow you down? Oh. Okay. Wooden armor, actually. Wait a minute. That does slow you down, though. Completely useless against blunt hits? You can also put making a virus at 18, considering you technically made the virus to test it. I don't think they'd like seeing that, but, like, you know, you could. So wait, what slot does this take up? Middle or so neck. That's also middle or septic. So wait, if that's middle, what's the heavy tribal wear take? Skin. Wait, no, heavy is probably means temperature. I just want regular tribal wear. And we'll use light leather. Yeah. I made 3 rip-off video games. So clearly you should hire me. Yeah, but I don't think white hat hackers make... Well, I guess they do make viruses, just not like actual long-lasting ones. They just make ones to test the capabilities. Perfectionist. Ooh. You're not a crafter, so I don't really want that. This is a pretty good miner, but I think I'm good. You can have fun walking away. I mean, I'm not surprised. Let's... count equipped, but only normal and up. Yeah, that No. Why do you have to be enemies with Wasp? Be enemy with White. I want to kill White. I don't like White. I was gonna keep Wasp. Fuck you. Yeah, it's pretty much like a cancer. Like, in the literal sense, cancer acts like that sometimes. It's like... kind of one of the worst cancers is the ones that spread like that. Humps is in a daze because he's starving. He's my cook! Okay, who else can cook? 8, 4, 1, 2. Okay, well, congratulations, Gary. You're now the cook. We are out of food. Oh boy. Well, at least it wasn't anything too important then. Wasp, go eat. Called dibs on that meal. Cambrin, are you a good crafter? You're a fine one, I guess. Just hold on a minute. That ain't right. We need to kill something to get food. Like, ASAP. Something big. Well, where'd his rock go? Until Humps wakes up, I don't know if this is a good idea. Yeah, it's. I'm glad that nothing else was infected for you, and it was just the mods folder. I mean, it sucks that anything got infected in the first place, mods folder or not. It still sucks, but you know. Well, they've officially been here a year. Humps had a dangerous food type. What did he eat? Oh no, not a boom rat. Stop giving me ineffective! Oh my gosh, this is actually gonna fucking make me scream. No, you guys need to attack too. Never mind, no you don't. Can we put out the fire maybe? Yeah, thankfully I haven't had to deal with too many viruses in my life. I had to deal with like a couple, but none that were like really bad. Only stuff that's like, oh yeah, I can deal with this with a normal just antivirus. Nothing beyond that scope. Thank goodness. Humps, how long are you going to be having a mental breakdown exactly? Just curious, since you've been having one for the past like 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that. Like, maybe fucking get over yourself? Oh, thank goodness. He's over it. That took forever. At least they're catching some nice fish. I should specify small fish so that they're fishing for less time. There we go. Now they'll be fishing for a shorter amount of time. Medium fish are nice and all, but I'd rather them fish quicker than fish more. We'll worry about having them fish more in the future. Oh yeah, having it external would also just so it can be completely quarantined if something were wrong with all of it. That's good. Any schizoid psychopath. Also, of course, Last of Us, of course. Groundbreaker. Neat. Mining yield is pretty nice. That's actually you're a pretty good character for mining. Oh, an ecologist with a 14 in plants. Oh, never mind. Oh, and a painful scratch scar on the Groundbreaker. Okay, well, I have to be picky in the sense that I'd have to imprison them anyway. It would take a long time to convert them for characters that aren't perfect, so I'll wait. How? Whatever. Whatever. How long until these guys depart? In 5.3 days. I'm hoping that I make them happy and Wasp stays and White leaves. Drainers. I don't know what a drainer is, so I'm going to say no. If I knew what it was, I wouldn't say no. Because that could be something really dangerous. I don't want to accept a potentially map wiping enemy. Drainer sounds kind of terrifying. Hey, we already caught some minnows. Looks like the fishing should be helping a lot with our food amounts. Maybe not that much. Maybe it's only helping slightly. How long until this corn's done? Oh my gosh, it's nowhere near done. Okay, here's what I need to do. I don't actually want it to be the same zone. Okay, can I do this properly? There we go. You grow rice. Where's rice? Am I blind? There it is. But first chop the tree so that it can grow evenly. A fire foam shell? Okay. Also, I should have turned this into a storage room. I forgot I was going to do that. Oh, I got rid of the crafting. Oh, whatever. Low, at least. Thank goodness the psychotic drone isn't high. What just happened? Yeah, what's up? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hide in room, whatever. That's annoying. Yeah, I remember it. Snob mountain lovers, psychically sensitive. 17 in melee. I'm not going to attack him. How did you crash it? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, first of all, you. 77-year-old chemical interest? With an artery blockage? Oh, you suck. Like, you have good stats, but I don't want chemical interest. You're banished. I don't want you drinking all my alcohol or doing shit like that. Oh, too many entities? Yeah, I can see how you'd manage that one. Also, I discovered cultivation by complete accident. Well, oh well. I mean, on the even though I'm not planning on growing any of that stuff really, on the bright side, that means that I'm one step closer to culture. The server also ended. Is what I'm assuming is what happened. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Badly malnourished. Oh, Gary, what did you hit? Okay. Were you trying to instant kill the Ender Dragon, or were you just trying to crash the server? Oh, and 100 swords? Well, there's the answer. Yeah. I figured that out when you said swords. Oh, this is nice. We're almost finally finished with all the mining. Here's the last rock. Ah. It's finished. We've made a little room for every single person. Now we just need to smooth all the floors or replace them with actual floors. I'm gonna replace them with actual floors because it would take so long. Construction needed 6. Damn. Oops. Right clicked. There we go. There's a bit of... Oh, 20 days! No work. I'm not willing to accept that. Who's starving? Wasp. Jeez, stop starving then. Let's move this campfire, by the way. Or actually, let's just zone the food to go in here. There we go. Yeah, I wonder why that could have possibly crashed the server. It's a total mystery. Damn, everyone working together to build this really looks satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. If only they weren't botching constantly. Still having some starvation issues, I see. Let's cut some berry bushes. I believe Wasp is the one who's been starving for the longest. Also, caffeine addiction. I didn't know that Wasp was missing a leg and had a caffeine addiction. That sucks. Yeah, blame the Ender Dragon totally did it. It was all the dragon. Okay, who is still starving? Wasp and Cameron. Well, Wasp just brought in 36 minnows, so Wasp can eat. Humps is cooking up one more meal. Cameron, are you gonna eat? Buddy? Someone steal the food? Someone stole the food. Very nice of them to steal the food from the starving man. There we go. Couple meals made. Growing rice so that we won't have that starvation issue happen again, hopefully. Now let's grunt a bit and try and research. Oh. Oh. No food hurt belly. Oh. Oh. We eat food, so no hurt belly. Encouraging. We figured out food. Stupid fucking game. Well, now I can make actual weapons. I'm not sure which would be best. Let's see. Melee damage per second for a wooden triboss is 3.62. What if I made it out of, like... I don't think I can make it out of anything else. I guess I could do steel. Yeah, wait, hang on. What if I made it out of steel? I can't make it out of steel. Heavy club seems to do the most damage, I'd say. Yeah, we'll do wooden clubs. Wooden heavy clubs. Everyone gets a club. I don't know if it actually has, like, quality levels, so... Yeah, let me check it. Can I... I don't think it does. No one's fishing for the first time, like, ever. Why is everyone sleeping at this point in time? I need to change the schedule to have the forced wake-up time again. Yeah, okay, there's no quality meters, so it's just steel heavy club all the way. It doesn't matter who crafts it. Well, Wasp is our best combatant, but here's the thing. Wasp, in a little bit, we're gonna have to attack her, possibly. In 1.3 days, we might have to attack her, so I'm actually gonna have her drop her weapon. Same with white. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have them both strip. Except she's not willing to take off her hat. Whatever. I'm having them take off their clothes so they have no armor. Now, for apparel policy, oh, these guys are not allowed, they're unchangeable. Okay, well. I'll just assume they won't put anything new on. I'm realizing now I don't need to make a heavy club for white, so I can decrease that to 2 more. There we go. Once we get one more club, we'll have enough blunt weaponry that we should be able to take Wasp down if she doesn't want to join us. We'll have to knock her unconscious and bring her in the old-fashioned way. But I'm hoping she's just friendly and just joins us, in which case we won't need to worry about that. And if White joins us instead, then we'll be upset. Hey, where'd our telescope go? What? Where'd our telescope go? Yeah, what's up, last? I lost a telescope. Where's the telescope? Did it blow up? What the hell? I did a quest for that. That's upsetting. Yeah, I'd recommend don't get it. I don't like Anomaly. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, I like Royalty as well. I enjoy Royalty, I enjoy Biotech, I enjoy, what's the middle child that I forgot the name of? Ideologies. But Anomaly just kind of sucks. It really, it was a letdown. Oh, we're going to beat the shit out of you two. Oh, surprisingly, it's uninspiring to threaten them. Yeah, hopefully they don't go down that route. I will say though, I called it. I called it. I said it was gonna kind of suck. Like I said, looking at what they were talking about, that it did not seem like it was gonna be good, and I was right. 100% chance. Well, there we go. Honestly, I don't know if they even should have released it. Some of the stuff in Anomaly was good, but most of it just felt like a really weird mod that would have been fun to play like once, but not that I would ever pay for. Had I known going into it how it was going to be, I would have probably not bought it. It really just wasn't. It's, in my opinion, it's not just that it doesn't feel complete. It just doesn't feel fun, I guess, is the best way of putting it. Like, it's fun the first time, but it doesn't feel replayable. Like, where's the replayability? You already know what all the creatures are, so it kind of loses that horror element because you know what's gonna happen. The whole scary part is the first time you play, it's what's gonna happen. Once you've played through it once, you know. You're done. It's done. That's Anomaly. I don't think the Rimworld team's going to shit. I think they just... I think they let it get to their heads how every single DLC they released had higher ratings than the last one. And so they figured they could just pump out something without any worry. And it ended up resulting in kind of a bit of a failure in that regard. I think they just didn't realize that, like, they need to actually think. And like I said, I mean, like, I think that they basically saw how well things were going with everything they released. They were getting so much support. Yeah. The Rimworld Reddit. Yeah. I'm hoping this is a wake-up call for them and makes them realize that they need to think things through, and they need to make things actually work in playthroughs. It needs to be replayability. It needs to work. I'm hoping that they've learned their lesson now. Oh, we're missing material. That's why we didn't make more. I was wondering why we didn't have more clubs yet. I don't dislike the Rimworld team. They made one bad DLC, right? That's fine. Think of how many other games that have like a 4 or 5 DLC. There's always going to be like one bad one, right? There's always going to be a bad one. I don't mind it. I don't like Anomaly, but I understand that it's going to happen from time to time, right? Especially when they run out of ideas at a certain point. Like, they hyped this up, they did all this, and I'm pretty sure the main reason they did this is because they had a great concept, but they just couldn't actually make it in a way that worked well. And that's still a respectable idea, right? The idea of turning Rimworld into a horror game is a great idea. It's just, in practice, it's not really doable because the game does not lend itself well to horror elements. But yeah, that's just a theory, a Rimworld theory. Jeez, I just noticed 10 resistance. I mean, I guess that's the lower end of the spectrum. But yeah, I would not recommend getting Anomaly, personally. even with that whole playthrough I did for the stream of Anomaly, I'm still gonna sit here and say I don't recommend Anomaly. I do think that Vanilla Expanded could be the saving grace for it, though. Because, Vanilla Expanded turned, pretty much every DLC. I was gonna say just one of them, but really, Idea Legend maybe is kind of 50-50, but Biotech and Royalty, Vanilla Expanded really just escalated it, right? Biotech is already, it's my favorite one, right? Biotech is my favorite one, period. Vanilla Expanded turned Biotech from my favorite DLC in Rimworld to one of my favorite DLCs ever, because it just made an already amazing DLC even better. And it turned Royalty into something that people who actually dislike Royalty liked, but with like Vanilla Psycast Expanded and Vanilla Factions Expanded, Royals, I think is what it's called. But like, they fix bad DLC and they improve good DLC. So I want to see, like, months down the line, I want to see what they do to Anomaly, because I'm sure they won't just do one mod to Anomaly and be done with it. I want to see what they do to Anomaly and if they can bring it back. If they can't bring it back, then nothing can. That's my thought process. If Vanilla Expanded can't do it, no one can. James has returned to the wild. He is inside of my house. I'm sorry, James. I'm really sorry. They're hitting Cambrin, not... Okay. Guys, hit the dog. Yeah, Vanilla Expanded is one of the best mod themes, mod packs, modding scenes in gaming. The only mods I think are better than Vanilla Expanded are like Minecraft mods, because like everything exists in a Minecraft mod, right? Like there is anything you can think of, you can find it in a Minecraft mod. Yeah, I know, the Jenny mod. Everyone knows the Jenny mod. Oh no, I know there's other mods, but I'm just saying everyone knows the Jenny mod, and that one's... Oh, it's a sex mod. Okay. Let's replace this steel with a wooden wall so that I can actually mine out all the steel. Without leaving a hole in the house. How's your training going? Oh, you've gone down like 1.6. Animal disease flu. I don't care. Just... Oh, that's the wrong one. Release them into the wild. I don't care. I just tamed them for taming experience. Yeah, now we're up to 9 in animals. That's quite nice. Got my animal skill up pretty damn high. Now I could tame a wild man if there was one that I wanted. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. A 51-year-old with a 16 in melee. I'm still afraid to try and tame you. Plus I don't like Snob. I'll just leave him be. Let's do another tribal gathering. Oh, we keep the one woman in the colony in prison. That kind of not good look for us. Angel moth larva? Okay. 5 larvae. Oh no. Oh. Larva. Kill all of the angel moth larvae. There we go. That was simple. Getting us a little bit of... That's wolf skin, that's not from butchering these things. He's giving us the insect chitin. It's nice getting that saved up now. It will be useful in the future. Oh, and rice. Thank goodness. Glorious, glorious rice. You know what? I'll plant another batch after this one's done. We could use it. Almost done furniture. And once we get that, we can finally make bedrolls, which... You know, bedrolls and stools. Which is going to be really, truly wonderful. They'll have seats instead of sitting spots, although to be honest, I don't think that's really important. But most importantly, we'll be able to give them bedrolls. I kind of gave up on making the clothing I was originally going to make, because I realized it's just going to take so much material and so much time, it's not worth it. What stats do you have? First of all, wait, health-wise, you're... Oh. No, thank you. Yeah, what's up? Sure. I don't mind. I mean, if you ask it and I end up minding, I'll tell you. I work at an arcade. I like video games enough to stream it, but I also like it enough to work with them. Encouraging. Ooh, 3 points off. Just 3 research points off. Damn. Ooh, bulk goods trader, though. I no longer care about those 3 points. I don't know what you'd call it. It's a small arcade, so, like, I do a bit of everything. I mean... I'm the guy who sits behind the desk, because it's not... So, okay. It's not an arcade where you just go in and you spend money on the game, and play the game, and then, you know, go spend money in a different one. No, I do not own the place. It's an arcade where you... All the games are free, but you pay to get in. So I'm the front desk worker who you go to and pay... Depending on how long you want to stay, it's, you know, like, oh, here's $10, I'll stay for an hour, that kind of thing. So I do that, but I also am the one who cleans the machines, and I'm also the one who helps if a machine breaks, although only if it's something that, like, I can do. Yeah, it's like an arcade internet cafe, basically. But, like, if a machine breaks and I can fix it, I'm supposed to fix it. But if it's anything beyond, like, a simple fix, then they have an actual mechanic who they bring in. It's just, like, if it's something like, oh, a pinball ball got stuck, that's obviously something I can fix. If it's something like, oh, the machine, for some reason, it's not starting up, I can open up the machine, see if I can fix it. If I can't, then I just contact the mechanic. So, like, the most basic stuff like that. But I don't own it, that's for sure. But like I said, I also clean, so like I'm the one who's cleaning the bathroom. Like I have to clean the toilets. It pays okay. I mean, it definitely pays like a good bit if I didn't live in America. The problem is I live in America where you need a lot more money to get by, so it kind of pays me in terms of cost of living here, but oh well. It's also a very easy job, so I really can't complain. I don't want bird skin or pig skin, those both suck. I don't think I'll get much wolf skin, so I'll sell that. What's up? I have the fire function. 15. 1-5. Like I said, it's not bad in like in places that have like a lower cost of living, like even lower cost of living parts of America, that's fine. But I live in a relatively more expensive place to live, so that's not ideal. But like, it's enough for me to get by on. Just that's because I don't live alone now. I live in the countryside, but I'm not like. How do I word this? I live in the rural part of a non-rural state. So even though I pay a lot less here than I would in a city in the same state, if I were in a different state, I would pay even less because my state is still, it has some major cities in it, and therefore it's gonna have like different economic policies than the state that's in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere that has like no major cities in it. That's the best way of putting it. Like I said, it's fine enough. It's okay pay. It's not like I'm sitting here just complaining about it saying it's terrible. I'm just saying it definitely, I could find a better paying job, but I enjoy the job enough that I'm willing to take the lower pay to keep working there. That's the better way of putting it. They're not the ones chopping my trees, right? Yeah, no, Gary is. I thought they just showed up and started chopping my trees. I'm like, what the hell? Like, so what did you do as a virtual assistant? Oh, that's pretty simple, I guess. Oh, so you basically... Okay. So you were basically just the person they contacted to be like, hey, butler, do this very simple thing for me. Not like, okay, do my taxes. Okay. When you say virtual assistant, I was thinking like... I was thinking like an assistant, but online, as opposed to like Siri, which is what it sounds like. You're basically like a human Siri. Okay. That makes more sense. When I hear virtual assistant, I should have thought about Siri. My first thought was literally just like an assistant that is virtual at like a company. One colonist, 13 years or older. What's John's looking like? Oh. It's terrible. I'm still pissed about my telescope getting destroyed, by the way. Just want to say that. How soon until she is transferred to our group? Still gonna be a bit of a while. At least she really likes humps now. She really does not like Cambrin, though. Apparently no one really likes Cambrin because of his annoying voice. They will simply have to get over it. Even more boars to kill. We're getting a lot of... I guess we're gonna end up having enough pig skin to make shit out of it. I guess maybe that's what we could make the bedrolls out of, is pig skin. Oh, sleep inside pig. Warm. Skin warm. Figured out furniture, so they really wanted to sleep inside of a pig. Let's wait to upgrade Wasps, since right now she's still a prisoner. Hey, Feralisk, you're a bit close to my house. Where's the other one? Oh, also pretty close to my house. Let's... kill the giant spider, please. Please kill it. Please kill it. There we go, it's dead. How is that for, like, cost of living in your area? Oh, wow. Only 20 days a month at 4 hours? Yeesh. I didn't, like, do the math mentally until you said that. I'm like, wait a minute. $13 hours, 22 hours. Let's go ahead and tend to you right now so you don't bleed out. Hey, what up, Emily? Welcome to the chat. And that's pretty good in your area then. Damn. Whatever made you stop doing it? Oh, makes sense. Stream's going well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, that makes sense. Can't talk to her, okay. Oh, yeah. Time. Yeah, that's... I stream Monday through Thursday every day. But, Friday through Sunday I cannot stream. Yeah, working midnight to 4 a.m. definitely does not sound... like something you continue for a very long time. But you said started at 12 a.m. Oh, okay. Still, though. Point is, working until 4 in the morning isn't exactly... Hey, Wasp is here. Isn't exactly ideal. Okay, fine. I'll put a sleeping spot, and then I'll replace it with a bedroll there. Is that better? It's one of them. Why was it great during online classes? Is it because you could just, like, do them later in the day, or... Because, I mean, here in the States, we still had to wake up on time for the online classes, that it was still, like, same time of day. Just online instead. Actually, depending on where you are in the States, that might be more than minimum wage. I say that because where I live, that actually is more than minimum wage. Yeah. Oh, okay, then that makes sense. If you don't need to be present. But yeah, no, where I live, minimum wage is actually $7.25. Sure, Emily. Is it about art? Ooh boy, the storage is starting to get full. I think I'll make another one. How big did I make this again? 9. Oh. Well, I'm right next to New York, but our minimum wage is considerably less than there. Because minimum wage here is $7.25. I don't know why it's not like a flat dollar amount, but yeah, it's $7.25 is minimum wage in my state. Oh yeah, no, I saw it coming too last. It's... I just like to keep them, string them along as long as I can, and then... Womp. Huh, tipping a virtual assistant. I mean, I didn't even know what a virtual assistant really did, so I don't know why I'm acting like that's something surprising. Oh, I already built a door there. Nice work, Asian boy! Here you go! Damn! That's a big tip. I mean, still though, that's a big-ass tip. Weapons? Thanks. Throwing knives. Let's do this, please. Ooh. Woman now not in prison. Maybe she can think of thing we can't. Let's see. Woman, what you think? You not think very good. Ah, nice amount of corn. I mean, yeah, sometimes the people who are really busy with all that sort of thing, like, when they see how quickly that shit can be done, they're just like, damn, here you go. Makes sense, considering they're just so busy with shit, they don't care about having to pay for it, they just want to get it done. Just gonna harvest the rice early and get rid of it. An animal trap has sprung on a hedgehog. Neat. Free food. I won't rebuild it though. We're almost at the point where we don't need to. Hey, I'm a doctor, please help. Is that what he DM'd you? Hyena? Okay. I'll do that. Damn, it'd be really nice if he starts DMing you more often then. Just so you can get those massive tips again. Oh, that's always sad when that sort of thing happens. Wait, why would I train this? It's not even mine. That also probably adds to it, yeah, during COVID. Hmm. Let's dig out a little bit more. I want to make this into a second room here, so this room is no longer where Humps sleeps, because it's awful in there. And I'll smooth the walls out. Animal disease flu? Don't be in Darcy. It's in Darcy. Great. Let's reinstall this bed here. And Humps' new bedroom is in here. Stop botching that. Thank you. Now we can smooth these walls. Well, I don't know, man. I was just trying to say, hopefully you get you would have gotten him more often back when you were doing it. Maybe if you end up doing it again in the future, hopefully he comes back. Is basically what I was saying. Since he paid you so well. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Maybe we figure a thing out in room full of corn? No. I mean, he might have genuinely been just asking it out of a niceness thing where he was just basically like... It's possible he wanted you as a permanent, like, full-time assistant in person. It's also possible it is just something sus, but I'm just saying, like... I wouldn't judge based off of just that. That's what I'm saying. Potentially sus, but... It takes so long to smooth these walls out. What is that? Yeah, I guess you're right. You were 16 at the time, weren't you? Never mind then. Maybe it is just straight up sus. Okay. Hey, what are your stats like? Brawler with 12 in melee. How's your health look? Oh, you have asthma. You know, I do need a new leg. Oh, we don't have a... I'm not gonna be able to tame that dino, I'm pretty sure. Thank goodness I succeeded at this grab, by the way, for arresting her. Okay, let's allow herbal meds. We need your leg. If you can't get the right leg, we'll get the right. If you can't get the left, we'll get the right, is what I'm trying to say. But we'll let you sleep through the night first. We're kind like that. Yeah, that, oh, 20% chance to attack. Yeah, I was just curious. I'm not gonna try and tame that. A 1 in 5 chance that it will go Manhunter, and if it goes Manhunter, it's gonna fucking kill everyone in my colony. That's a Tyrannus. Can I not auto-rearm these, please? Thank you. Oh, I was hoping to avoid this. Get inside, get inside, get inside the fucking building. Let it go hunt something else. Okay, good. Didn't have to attack it. Imagine if it would have hunted the dinosaur. That would have been killing one bird with one stone. I'm pretty sure we got a leg. Yeah, we did get a leg. So Wasp. Go ahead and give you an actual leg, shall we? Humps. Go ahead and good luck. Please don't fail. Please don't fail. Please don't fail. Thank goodness. Well, congratulations, Kiyomi. I won't be taking your other leg. I will go ahead and just release you while you're missing that leg. I'm releasing her so that the animals are more likely to hunt her instead of my colonists. Also, Wasp, go get a better weapon. There you go. Have fun. Oh, she's just leaving the map, isn't she? Have a pawn go berserk. Okay. He's attacking a koala in a fit of rage. They took my leg! Beat the shit out of this koala bear! Okay. Is she gonna go attack one of these and die? One hit! I only wish she had gone after the dinosaur. So Frankie over here, I could try and tame him. Now that I've got a high enough animal skill, and then just send him after the dino, but I don't really want to do that. Again, I'm afraid it'll kill us all. What about Lavinia over here? You are a 7 melee Neanderthal. You might be able to do enough damage to the dino to kill it. Where'd the dino go? There it is. I mean, it's potentially possible. How's the wall smoothing going? Taking forever as per expected. Let's do a tribal meeting. Let's go. How do bow and arrow work? They fucking never are successful, are they? My gosh. Oh, free squirrel. I wonder if it'd be worth putting an animal trap down near the dinosaur. The dinosaur that has gotten closer in the last couple moments. I don't know about that. But I'm gonna do it because I'm fucking stupid. Gary, go. While it's asleep, quickly. Get the hell out of there. It woke up and I was just like, well, we're committing to this. Also, hi, free red panda. Maybe it'll walk onto it. And it'll severely piss off the dinosaur. Feels like I'm playing Ark Survival Evolved, but like zoomed out. Well, at least they're almost done smoothing all the walls. I like how smoothed walls are the only way in base game to have a positive looking wall. I think I need to change their apparel policy at some point. I'll probably do that next time because I don't really want to do that right now since the stream is about to end. I just want to finish smoothing these walls. Gary's just staring at a fire that has already been put out. That's definitely a social interaction. How's that flu coming, by the way? Oh, you're back to not having it. Thank goodness. So, are any of these gigantelopes like the really good ones? I'd like a legendary gigantelope. No. If any of them were legendary gigantelopes, I would have tamed them on the spot. Vision mouse. You're gonna blow through all my animal traps, aren't you? Speaking of animal traps, oh. Oh. Honestly, I get it. Why'd she open the door? Why did she open the door? I didn't tell her to open the door. Well, that could have gone better. Okay. I had to move those shot goats before they their rot stink got to my people. Okay, well, that was not what I expected to have happen right as I finished today's stream, but that well, you know what? No one died, at least. I mean, my whole plan there kind of got thrown off the rails when Wasp decided, rev up those fryers, and just whipped open the door to the shock goats. But you know what? No one died, no one suffered any permanent casualties, so it's a good ending. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream there today. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully that's the day when we finally get done with the Neolithic time and we actually become a tribe, which cannot come soon enough because then I can research in the normal way instead of this stupid daily shit I always forget to do. Anyway, have a good one, last. Have a good one, anyone watching the VOD. And yeah, we'll be getting a gun then too, last. Hopefully. Probably not next stream, but maybe. You never know. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.